Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And if the video didn't even start yet, y'all village ones in it, I appreciate you anyway. Rejection fatigue is real. That's a fact. That's a fact. I haven't seen this video yet, so I'm actually eager to see what's going to happen, or what she's going to say, what she's going to talk about. Shout out to Dating with Dodra. I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure I butchered her name. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But let's get into this video, y'all. I need to hear this.
Men sometimes experience rejection fatigue after years of going for what they want and continuously being denied, which leaves them less likely to approach women going forward. And unfortunately for women who are not comfortable shooting their shot, that means they get passed up and overlooked because that man is waiting for someone to give him the green light. He may be interested in you, but he needs to know that it's okay to approach you, that you are welcoming of his advances and his intentions. Otherwise, he'd probably rather preserve his energy for something that's really going to be rewarding, not someone, hear me, something. Instead of going over here and trying to talk to this girl who probably ain't going to receive me, I'd rather just go hang out with the fellas and have a good time, get my tank filled up with my boys, than trying to find someone else who's going to fill my love tank on the relationship side.
And yes, yes and no, but yes, kind of. I'm not gonna do it like that. Yes and no. Yes and no. We're in this day and age, right, where it's extremely dangerous for men to not only just to shoot their shot, but it's extremely dangerous for men to try to holler at chicks and to, date them, to make the first move, to I mean, just damn near about anything. Damn near just about anything. I just did a short not too long ago about I think her name is Gianna Mai, who talked about the guys, not making the first move anymore. And she's like, oh, well, me and my homegirls, we was talking about it. We just don't understand why men slow down. I understand completely, and I get it. Because it's not worth the headache that could possibly come behind it. You can get canceled for shooting your shot at a woman in the goddamn supermarket. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. I was over here in aisle 6. I seen you by aisle 10, and I couldn't help but notice that, I thought you were pretty attractive, and I would just want to introduce myself and shoot my shot with you. What's up? How you doing? My name is Dev. Where you from? What's your name? Who you with? You single? Blah, 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 blah. You can get canceled for that. If she was to turn around and say, oh, don't let her have a phone and record it, just for her to say, oh, well, I don't like you because of ABC 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now that video should record and go on viral. Girl, these men is so creepy. These men is such this. These men so thirsty. Da, da. And I say this all the time, fellas. It's not about nowadays, not nowadays, but I mean, kind of since the beginning, honestly. But nowadays, it's not even about you shooting your shot or saying something stupid or doing something stupid or whatever the case may be. Nowadays, it's literally about when you first walk up on her and she looks you, she give you that quick up and down look. Does she find you attractive? Does she find you appealing? Does she find you sexually attractive? That's all it is. I say that all the time. Her being attracted to you literally just gets you in the door. That's all it does. It gets you in the door. Sexually attractive? Oh, yeah. Oh, you went there all night. You can do whatever you can say, do whatever stupid thing you want to damn do. But that's the difference. And so a lot of men is tired of going through the nonsense. They're tired of shooting shot. Hell, I remember years ago, back when I was in high school, the perfect place to meet chicks was at the gym. The perfect place to meet a chick was at the gym. If you could get a girl to work out with you on your sets and your reps or whatever the case may be, your rotation of whatever weights that you're doing, if you can get the chick to work out with you, you was able to get the number. That's how it was back when I was in high school. Back when I was in my earlier years in college. Nowadays, the gym is the worst place to holler at chicks. And men know this and they understand it, and they're getting, just like she said, fatigued by it. They're getting tired of it. They're getting tired of it. Getting exposed just from, and I've done plenty of videos, getting exposed just by a guy walking up on an AO, I just, I wanted to introduce myself. My name's Dev, blah, blah, blah. I thought you was attractive. Da, 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 da. You getting exposed by this. Damn, all I did was introduce myself and say hi. Now I'm on World Star. My bad, I didn't mean to monologue that long. I got more to talk about, but let's keep listening.
You understand? So there's levels to it, but at some point you got to get comfortable shooting your shot. And again, that only means letting him know that you're interested and open and you welcome his intent.
She's talking about women shooting their shot. So let me run this back because I know I monologued for a little minute, so I probably derailed the conversation. My bad, y'all. That's on me. My bad. Let me run it back a little bit.
He'd probably rather preserve his energy for something that's really going to be rewarding, not someone, hear me, something. Instead of going over here and trying to talk to this girl who probably ain't going to receive me, I'd rather just go hang out with the fellas and have a good time, get my tank filled up with my boys, than trying to find someone else who's going to fill my love tank on the relationship side. You understand? So there's levels to it, but at some point you got to get comfortable shooting your shot. And again, that only means letting him know that you're interested and open and you welcome his intentions or his pursuit or advances. Okay, that's it. And this whole being chosen thing, that's a whole different conversation that we can say for another day, but I'll say this before I let you go. Being chosen isn't about who initiates the conversation. Oh, being chosen is we're a little farther down the line, and it's the intentional, continuous, deliberate effort someone makes to choose you daily because they recognize your value and desire you. But anyway, more on that later.
Shout out to her, man. I mean, she didn't say anything wrong. I wish she would have elaborated a little bit more. But I know how TikTok is, with like how long you can have videos and all this other stuff. She didn't say anything wrong, and I agree with her for the most part. Let me say that for the most part. I wish she would have touched on more on women shooting their shot more, because that's the only thing that I can see having some type of positive effect coming out of all this. Because I can tell you right now, it's only gonna get worse, ladies. Men is getting tired and fed up of the nonsense and the BS. Men have already slowed. I'm not gonna say stop. Have already slowed down as far as shooting a shot at a chick. At the gym, they used to be perfect back when I was growing up. At the club, it used to be perfect back when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? All those types of things that where you will meet a damn chick. Now it's just like impossible to shoot your shot at a chick at the park, at a library, at a college campus, at goddamn Walmart, at a strip club. You know what I'm saying? I remember back when I first turned 18, 19, if you was able to talk to a chick and do this, that, third, and get a drink and have a conversation and get her number, you was in there. Nowadays, you out here trying to buy the whole group of chicks a drink just for a possibility of landing with one of them as far as just landing a number. And she probably going to use you as like a pet pal type of thing. So it's just like, I get it from all sides, but she said it from her side, and I respect it. But you have to understand it from the men's side too. Men are getting sick and tired of dealing with the nonsense and BS and not having the desired outcomes of whatever that desired outcome is with the women that they're trying to get with. They're sick and tired of it. And honestly, I don't blame them. Why do I have to sit here and deal with the nonsense and the whole the back and forth, I should say, of calling, texting, just for a possibility of going out on a date, just for a possibility of getting to know you, for the possibility of getting in them guts. And fellas, whole time you doing all this stuff, you spending weeks and months of texting her again to know her, whole time she getting her damn back blowed out. I was just having this conversation with one of my coworkers not too long ago. Literally, I want to say 2-3 weeks ago. I was having a conversation with my coworker where he was dating some chick. They stopped dating. And I was like, yo, I thought she was cool. Like, what's up? What's going on? He was like, yo, listen, like, I pulled up on her. She said she wasn't feeling too good. I pulled up on her. I got her. He got her whatever he got her. He's like, yeah, man, I got her this. I got her that, blah, blah, blah. I went to her house and she opened the door. She was like, oh, I'm not feeling too good, blah, blah, blah. So he brought her whatever he brought her, right? So he was like, yeah, I got her whatever I got her, this, that, or third. And he noticed some marks on her neck. And he was like, oh, and he said it. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, you shouldn't have said it or whatever. He was like, what is that on your neck? And she kind of like covered it up like, oh, that's a rash or whatever she was damn saying. And he was like, Dev, I know that was a hickey. And I was like, yeah, bro, 9 times out of 10, it probably was a hickey. She probably telling you she's not feeling too good because Cub probably had her ass at a chokehold that night before and she's sore. He was like, damn, bro, I've been talking to this chick for 2 months and blah, 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 blah. And Dev, I leaned in for a kiss and she told me I was moving too fast. Yeah, they're gonna tell you, they're gonna say stuff like that all the damn time. They're gonna say stuff like that all the damn time. Oh, you're moving too fast. You holding hands. Oh, you holding hands. Oh, that I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. Whole time she has no problem using the same hands to hold and stroke the man's you know what. But telling you, oh, you holding hands too fast, kissing is too fast. Those are the types of things that men is getting sick and tired and fed up of. And this is the reason why you have strip clubs and OnlyFans and all these other things blowing up, because men is tired of dealing with it. They're tired of it. So what's going to end up happening is men is going to keep going down as far as men shooting a shot and making the first move. It's going to continue to slow down, because you see now men don't even give a damn to get into a relationship, but it's going to keep going down. And what's probably going to end up happening is it's either going to come to a stop to the point where it's almost never going to happen, where men shoot their shot at you, or women is going to have to step up and start shooting their shot more. Just like she said, you need to be more assertive, ladies, as far as what you want and who you want. You don't have to shoot your shot per se, but you can be a little bit more, be a bit more firm, more assertive. Start a random conversation with a guy. Hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, I like your shoes. Well, hey, I was, if you're at Walmart, oh, hey, what aisle did you find this in? Oh, is that your favorite foods? Or like just random stupid stuff, just stupid conversations just like that. And if he doesn't follow through with it, if he doesn't, ask you out or try to continue the conversation with you, okay, cool, then move on to the next one. But I can almost guarantee you that's what's going to end up happening. Men is not trying to go through the nonsense and the BS of dealing with this whole viral moments or Me Too movement, I guess you can call it, of guys constantly being falsely accused or falsely shamed for no damn reason. It's only gonna get worse from here, honestly, y'all. But great video from Miss Dating with Deandra. Shout out to her. I wish her nothing but the best, man. Keep going. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, y'all be safe, Erica.